Brandon, obviously you bring an energy and an excitement with you into the room as you enter into your second year. How much more important is this training camp to really set the tone for you under a new head coach?
I think it's definitely something we need. Just here trying to build these new bonds with new faces. I think this training camp is going to be great for us. It's going to help us, like I said, build even stronger bonds. And then of course that's going to help us with later on in the season for our goals, which is playoffs, championships. So I think the bond is what we're going to work on this week.
Brandon, can you talk about the Team USA experience for you this summer? What was it like working with those guys and then watching them bring home the gold?
It was fun. Playing against the guys, the greatest players in the world. Learning from them every day. Couldn't ask for more if that. Just going in, competing at a high level, trying to get better every day.
What did that do for your game specifically?
It helped me out. Just know certain spots, certain shifts on the defensive side. I would think this year working on the elite two-way. That's what Charles, that's what we've been enforcing. So I feel like I showed a little bit of two-way last year, but I think this year is going to be a great season for a two-way season.
Brandon, we've also heard that obviously LaMelo's been great, getting some good workouts in over the course of the offseason. How excited are you to be on the court and playing with him together to see what you guys can do?
Real excited, man. Has the best IQ in the game. I think he's the best playmaker. He's gonna help us. He's gonna lead. I think that's all we can ask for him. Is just his leadership. He knows everybody's gonna follow his lead. We're gonna be right there with him. Everybody looks at him, a brother away from home. But without them, without him, it would be different. For sure, as we've seen last year. But it's a new year. I see him doing great things this year. Maybe all-star for him. So I think just rooting for him. Always on his team. Rooting for him.
Speaking of all-star, I just asked Miles about you. He mentioned that you could be an all-star, he thinks, eventually yourself. When you hear that, what does that mean to you?
It's great coming from him. Of course, Miles is my big brother away from home, too. Without him, I wouldn't be an all-star. So just always keep that in mind. Here working with him on his side every day. He makes me better. He pushes me. I push him. So it's going to be a great season for him, too.
Brandon, as someone who's viewed as a cornerstone player with where you were drafted, the way you played, what does it mean to you to see the investment that this organization has made since you've been here, the deadline, new GM, new coach, the arena, the global investment of what's happened with this organization since you've gotten here?
It's been a lot, man. It's different. Of course, it's my first time going through anything like this. So I think just tilt my hats off to the guys, man. Just help me, get through things like this. New coaching staffs, new arenas, new stadiums, all that. So I think that's why the guys are here to help the young guys get through new changes and just push us to be better every day.
What does the next level of your game look like?
Elite two-way.
Brandon, Coach Lee had said that one of the things that they wanted you working on was adding strength, which obviously you need in the NBA. How much weight have you put on? How much muscle mass have you put on? How much of a commitment did you make this offseason to getting bigger?
A commitment, it's an everyday thing. It's a journey. Without everybody in this building, I wouldn't be. I wouldn't be here. That goes from chefs to the coaching staff. So tell my hats off to them just for, trusting me, showing up every day, helping me, get better every day.
Two-part question. When you look around the NBA, the best players in the league have kill spots, whether that's KD or Paul George or whoever. Have you been able to work out with Paul George this offseason, and have you been able to kind of find your kill spots, the most comfortable positions on the floor that, you feel like if you can get to, that's a shot you want?
To the first one, I did not. I was here most of the summer. But I think, it's players like KD, Paul George, that was going to have that kill spot, comfortable spot on the court. Just because it's a lot of trust on them. I would say one of my kill spots would probably be the mid-range or corner three. That's how. But no, I think that's just stuff he works on every day. In the gym, that's why he comes every day to get better 1% every time he steps on the floor. So he has the ability to, of course, make tough shots because, of course, he's in a kill zone and his comfort zone. So I think just being out here, being comfortable with, and to have the ability to take shots like that, I think that's great.
And I think a lot of people were kind of surprised to see you join the team in summer league for a little bit, and then also to see Charles coach the team. What was that experience like, and how important was that for you to do that?
It was fun. Nick Smith Jr., of course, my guy. Grew up with him. He was also on the team. Just seeing him his second year, just growing every day. I think that's a blessing, man. I'm happy for him. This year is going to be a great year for him.
Brandon, Coach was talking about how much you want to win and how you play to win all the time. Well, what did you do this summer to improve your game, like as far as getting you to another level? And are you going to step up now in your second season, maybe more in a leadership role too, now that you're not a rookie anymore?
I think that was one of the things I kind of, had to learn, last year was just being a young leader. I had teammates, of course, that backed me up to help me, be a young leader. I know they always going to have my back. I'm going to have theirs, of course. And that's really it for that.
Brandon, Miles was saying he's got his bounce back, but LaMelo said you might even have a little more bounce than Miles. What do you think about that?
Ooh, I think Miles, I don't know. I think he might have more more dunks than me. But as far as who jumps high, I'll give it to Miles. He got it. He got it. Appreciate y'all.